Now broadcasting. I'm glad those couple of videos did so well. Oh, by the way, behavior, that xenomorph change? Please reverse that. Please reverse that. I haven't played the PDB, but that right there looks garbage. I still stand by the freaking xenomorph, man. Like, if you have a problem with the music trash, I'm sorry. The music's always so chill. I like it. Are you guys just ever like just go AFK in Zenless Zone Zero and just listen to the music? Like, it's so chill. Anyways, I'm picking off where I just left off. Going straight into it. So, I remember, I'm pretty sure I'm calling the cops on this guy. Like, for me, we're friends with one.
I'll have to work overtime to finish this mission report.
Oh,
You're here!
Sorry to inconvenience you. Yo, they had voice acting for, like, when you're not in a cutscene. That is so cool. Talk nearby. I really have to know, dude. All y'all have to wear those ties. They look ugly. I don't know why. I like the combination of green and blue. I guess not in freaking, you know, whatever. I just realized, is that a freaking nightstick? This guy looks like he has no bright ideas. Like, bro's trying to look like Omni-Man. Hey, man, you're not pulling that look off at all. Get out of here, you poser. Ooh, get to talk to Miyabi. We like Miyabi here. Oh, I knew this was gonna happen. I like your fast travel. What am I doing wasting my time? I'll just walk up in here.
Today's training.
The whole squad's here. Ah, this game! Okay, they had the music back, so alright, I appreciate that. S rating, let's go. Drinking a soda, I should definitely be drinking chocolate milk. That helps me sleep better.
All right, let's get started.
Alright. I didn't read any of that, so I'm kind of lost, but hey.
I'm probably not getting out of this hollow, but at least this tape recorder still works. Let's say these are my last words. I gave away my anti-corruption equipment to save those civilians, so I'm not in good shape. Unfortunately, we came up against a horde of ethereals right after that. I rushed over to fight them off and tried to save the civilians, but in the thick of all the fighting, I turned back and realized that I was somehow alone. Nobody was behind me. Luckily, I managed to defeat the ethereals, but the wounds and corruption I sustained in doing so should be fatal. I don't mean to cast the blame at all here, and if any of my colleagues ever pick up this cassette, I hope that nobody is ever held accountable. It's just human nature. It's normal. I just have a few regrets. Oh, what's that over there? I've seen a miracle. Yes.
I'm trying not to burp, even though I really have to.
So long as humanity is in constant conflict against the Hollows, we'll never be able to grasp true power. Only by embracing everything. It's the only way. Only by embracing this power can everyone survive. Oh, Creator, please grant me this.
The bringer. I think I remember that prick. He was the sacrifice guy, right? You okay?
Are you okay, Jiyuan? Don't be so sad. Thanks.
Yeah,
I'm
don't. He was a
okay.
prick.
It's just, even though we had our suspicions, now that everything is out in the open, I can't help but feel a little... Well, at least now I know the reason why he changed.
What did Bringer see during the recording? Whatever it was, he called it a miracle.
I saw the mission report from that incident. Bringer emerged from the Hollow unscathed, completely free from injury or corruption. Plus, I remember him rescuing a few civilians and walking out of the Hollow together with them.
But if that's the case, then it's at odds with the audio we heard. Which one is the true version of events?
It's possible that both are true. Like if Bringer actually met a real god that completely healed his body and helped him save the others.
And that's why his mood changed so much. Why he started believing the Exaltists. Because he witnessed a miracle.
That sounds like a reasonable speculation at this point.
But it still exceeds the limits of what we know.
In any case, it's a clue that ultimately points to the Exaltists. I'll keep pulling this thread and see where it leads.
Interesting. Turn to the video store and rest. Yo, can I get a drink? Oh, wait, this Shokaku's, yeah, okay, never mind. Don't even bother asking, ain't no way she's gonna share any of the first snacks. Vivian!
I've been waiting for you for quite some time.
Yay!
We meet again, Master Proxy. I imagine you've already managed to gain some info from the conspirators. About some people who wish to use sacrifice to launch an attack on New Eridu.
I only just heard about that.
How do you even know about that?
I only just found out myself.
Because I've been watching you this entire time. I know many things. But unlike those hypocrites, I'm willing to share info with you to show my sincere hopes of working together. I need to find Bringer's belongings.
Bringer's belongings?
Bringer's belongings. Did he even leave anything behind?
Oh, he did. I have complete confidence in my intelligence network. All the more reason for you to work with me. You've probably already guessed, but what Bringer left behind will be crucial for cracking the alleged sacrifice attack. Find it, and we'll finally know what they are after.
What do you mean by they?
Who do you mean by they?
The Exaltists, of course. They're always lurking whenever something related to sacrifice comes up. Actually, the Exaltists and I, we have a bit of shared history. But no more than that until you officially agree to work with me.
Fine. Yeah,
All
sure.
right, I agree then.
Splendid. I like people who don't mess around. By the way,
I like
might
you,
I
Vivian.
ask, you're not proficient at in-hollow combat, are you?
Of course not.
Well, that's not really what proxies do.
As I expected. Not to worry. You're an invaluable proxy. All I require is for you to guide me. I mean, not even my darling Lord Phaethon can fight in the hollows.
Who's Lord Phaethon?
Hang on. What did you just say? Your darling Lord Phaethon?
That's right. The best proxy in all of New Eridu. Lord Phaethon.
Am I supposed to know who that is?
Don't tell me you don't like him.
I don't know him. Wait, am I Phaethon? Wait, am I supposed to be Phaethon? Oh god. Wait. If this is true, then I'm trash.
You're probably not going to believe this, but I'm actually Phaethon.
You're an outstanding proxy, that's true. But Lord Phaethon's a cut above. No one could ever replace Lord Phaethon.
Am I actually supposed to
Let
be
him know how
Phaethon?
you feel.
Wait.
You're actually one of Lord Phaethon's fans too, aren't you? So he's your biggest role model in life and you hope to become just like him, right?
You figure out so much about me. And, can't find out that I'm Phaethon? Was I actually supposed to be Phaethon? Oh god. Oh god, am I? Oh god, I'm trash. I'm actually trash! Oh god.
Fine, you're right. I'm actually a fan of Lord Phaethon.
Then we're fellow fans! Wonderful. I feel so much closer to you now.
Yay! We're friends! We're friends, guys! Good. You're like me.
My, once I start talking about Lord Phaethon, I just can't help myself. Look at the time. I suppose that's all for today then. I'll be in touch with more news.
I like her even more now. Yo, please tell me I'm not supposed to be Phaethon. If I am, then I'm trash. I call myself Proxy. I don't call myself Phaethon. Hey man, there gotta be something I can look at. There has to be. What is this? Main story. These are items. I don't want that. No. Oh God! I am supposed to be Phaethon, and I asked, "Who's Phaethon?" I'm a moron. Oh my god! I thought that was a bang boo, but no, it's just a trash bag. Yo, I am forever trash. I'm so sorry, guys. Y'all don't deserve this. Ooh, wait. Ooh. Ambi and Trigger.
Proxy, you're here too.
I didn't expect to run into you here.
What are you two doing here? And is that a new look I see, Ambi?
I'm here
No,
to
you're not
investigate
supposed to
that
know.
incident.
Trigger. Did she? She never saw Trigger before.
I've recently dug up some clues about the person behind the operation, but my key contact is ultra cautious and keeps demanding me to prove my identity. So, to gain her trust, I decided to meet her dressed like this. Now that everything is completely finished, this uniform doesn't really represent anything in particular. For me, it's just another outfit now. We all have to move on someday.
You sure
I'm
about
helping
that?
her. I want to make sure whoever's behind all this is caught. Ah, and who's this young lady?
Oh, hey. Her name's Vivian. She's my friend.
Her name's Vivian. She's my friend. We're here investigating a few things ourselves.
Ambi, one of the Cunning Hair's most powerful members. And Trigger, an Opal Squad sniper. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
You know us?
Looks like someone's done our homework. Is it because of the proxy?
You two are practically celebrities.
Hopefully
And because
I'm
of
able
my
to
work,
play as Trigger.
I've
That'd
got
be cool.
loads of info when it comes to anyone with a name around me.
Ambi's fun. Ambi
I
is
see.
fun as hell.
Seems you're handling your work well.
Let's prepare to
I
enter the
hope
hall.
Trigger's the same way.
Unless you have any further questions, we'll be taking our leave now.
You're going into a hollow? Proxy, you plan on going in like that?
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. I've recovered quite a bit lately, so I don't need any protective equipment in the hollows.
Aren't you that lady from before at the auction?
Why are
Hello.
you here?
I didn't expect to see you again, young lady.
Why are you here? What the? What's happening?
Vivian, are you alright? You look depressed.
Okay, Vivian?
What's
That
wrong,
was
Vivian?
So weird.
Are you feeling okay?
It's nothing. I just drifted off for a moment.
What happened to that woman? Was
So
she
then,
not real?
what are you
So
doing
many
here?
questions.
Don't worry. I'm not here to scam you. I'm waiting to meet someone.
Okay, she was real.
Don't tell me. You're my contact
I
for
was
intel?
driven.
That's me. Ambi from Silver Squad, I presume? Pleasure to meet you. All right. I'm going to exchange some information with Miss Ambi here. So if you'll excuse me.
You aren't looking so good.
You're not looking so good. Everything okay?
I can tell you later, but not right now.
Okay, that's all the information I got for you. In return, I want you to do something for me. Take me into the Hollow. I left something very valuable inside. I have to find it.
Seeing as we were just about to go in ourselves, why not join us?
It's fine by me. But didn't you say you were investigating something?
It's fine. There's no rush. Right, Master Proxy.
I don't know what's going on here, but
Huh? Yeah. There really is no rush. Sure, let's all go together.
It'll be safer with more people, and we'll find your missing item more quickly.
Thank you.
hey, this will be interesting. Because if I'm able to play as Trigger, then hopefully I can learn how to play as her before she actually comes out. I do plan on pulling her. We're going? Yay! I know how to play Zambi. Trigger though. Hold basic attack. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. I'm not even gonna...
So, what is it that you all plan to do here?
Save your strength,
oh,
Envy.
cool. I can play as
We are here
Trigger.
to look for something too. Something extremely important.
Oh, hey.
New
That's a Joker's
Entity's
here.
future may well depend on it.
Oh, so she's actually fighting alongside me. This is cool.
Mind the blind spot.
Alright, see what Trigger can do.
Recalibrating.
A sound strategy.
Now it's my turn to ask questions.
No,
What
this is dumb as
exactly
hell.
is it that you're investigating?
This is dumb as hell. Oh, can we look at Trigger real quick though?
Since you're familiar with the name Silver,
Yeah, that's
then you
cool.
should know that it shouldn't exist anymore.
I am not gooning for you guys, alright?
Ether Vision activate. The melody of combat.
On a real note though, I can't keep the bed in this game. I really can't.
Show me mercy. What you deserve. Recalibrating.
Flip a switch. Loyalty.
Proxy, let's use
I
that
swear,
issue to head to the next
I swear this
location.
game has cool plot. It's not just for gooners, I swear. Alright, I gotta look for loot. There's loot, I have to grab it. Oh, hello.
This is the place.
I hope we still gotta fight more people. I didn't get a chance to see what Vivian can do. I was focused on Trigger.
So, what is it that you're looking for?
A ring. I was excavating ether here before and accidentally lost it somewhere. Please, could you all help me find it? It has to be somewhere among all this stuff here.
Sure, I'll start looking.
I'll go with you.
I'll stay here with her then.
Thanks, but you don't have to worry about me. Go ahead and accompany the others. I'm sure it'll be faster that way. And sorry for wasting your time like this. I know it might sound strange, but I'll be so happy if my daughter grows up to be capable like you.
Alright, can we find more people though? Where's it going to? Come on, just throw a few more enemies at me. Come on. Ah, balls. Wait! Give me that! I knew there was loot here.
There's leftover food here. I don't want to
that.
imagine what's inside the bag.
Yo, I freaking want that, man.
Neither do I.
This item? What is that? I thought that was
A toy that
capybara,
seems
but-
emotionally stable. There shouldn't be a ring hidden in it.
Hey, give me that. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Yeah, loot.
It's pretty cute.
Loot makes me happy. Now this is a suspicious item. A box.
It's a fancy lunchbox?
I wonder if its owner is safe and sound.
Oh, can I get my loot? Is that barrier still up? Yay! I love loot. I'm glad they made those easier to hear. So unless you're deaf, you can. Ooh!
What's wrong, Vivian? You've seemed worried for a while now.
You don't really don't want to attack.
I'm worried about Sienna.
I don't think they want to spoil us too much.
Her location should still be safe.
Oh, you bastard.
I hope so.
Ether vision activate.
Saw that.
What is that? Oh my god! Is she dead?
Her vital signs are gone.
She's dead!
And I guess this was her final scam.
Shortly before. What?
There's one thing I must remind you. Your time is running out.
I'm not sure how you can tell, but you're right. I'm going to die in here. That's my plan.
Why? How?
I'm very sick and don't have much longer. If I try to get treatment, it'll just be a burden on my daughter. So I scam my way through a bunch of physical exams and managed to take out a hollow corruption policy through Ravenlock Insurance. Once some time has passed, could you please take my corrupted body out of the hollow? That will secure a generous compensation package for my daughter. It's only what the Ravenlocks owe me. A pity, yes. But it's the only way I can squeeze it out of them.
What makes you think that will help you?
I just trust you will. I'm just awfully sorry you had to get involved in this. But it's something I must do. I have to leave something behind for my girl. I have to give her a chance at life. If it's okay, could you also please pass a message to Mira for me? Tell her, don't worry. Even if Mommy's body is corrupted, withers away, and turns to dust, my love for you will always be there. Thank you. You're a good kid.
This is really random.
She was betting that we'd help her.
So, you were aware of this the whole time?
Yes. Because I saw it.
Wait, you can tell the future or something? That's cool.
You might not believe me, but I've had this ability to see the future since I was a little girl.
Oh, I was right!
The things I see
Yeah,
are
I was
always
just talking out
something
my butthole.
Plagues, deaths, disasters. That's all I've ever been able to see.
It's all that kid's fault!
She's seriously jinxed.
I always try to avoid her. Otherwise, she'll say something rotten that ends up coming true again.
Bro, they're about to make a song about her.
Prophecies, she says. Like she's not the
Pretty
one
Disney
bringing the
song.
bad luck upon us.
You guys remember? You guys remember we don't talk about Bruno?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
That movie was called Encanto, right?
What good is saying you're sorry?
I watched that movie when it came
Things
out.
like
I haven't
this
watched it
keep
again since.
happening every time you open your mouth.
I thought it was a good movie.
How unlucky. She shouldn't be here. Nobody wants her around.
I'm I'm sorry. How are you gonna get mad at someone for telling the future? And the future just happens to be bad. Like, this happens with Bruno, it happens with her, like this. It's not her fault! That's just what's gonna happen! It's not like she caused it!
If only she would just disappear.
I said the exact same thing about Bruno, too, like, bro.
Wanted to warn you all. I'm sorry.
It's not their fault, man! They didn't cause it, they're just a messenger, man!
Every time it's the same. In the end, there's nothing I can change.
Don't shoot the messenger,
Sometimes I
bro.
even wonder whether it's me predicting these things. Or if my very existence is manifesting these calamities.
It's not your fault. It's really not!
Vivian, it's not your fault. You were just trying to be kind and warn them about impending disasters.
I can tell it's never been easy for you.
Trigger, you just showed up.
No matter
like,
what.
I got no story on you.
I just hope she finally gets to rest in peace.
Like, the only
I
story
hope
I
no
knew I
misfortune,
got was Soldier 11's.
whether I foresee it or not, ever happens to anyone.
I still think Trigger's cool though. I'm definitely pulling for her. Vivian too. I want to pull for everyone, goddamn. God, I hope I'm lucky.
Proxy, do you believe that the future can be changed?
I don't know.
Whoa, that's kind of an out-of-the-blue question.
I'll play Trigger.
Let me think.
In my memories,
Yo, we're doing
this
it, guys.
has
We're doing
happened
it.
countless times already. Why can I only see these misfortunes? Why can't I even have a sliver of happiness?
Ether vision activate.
Yo, this is lit as hell.
Proxy, the fissure that we're
Okay,
looking
now
for
I
is up
really
ahead.
need Trigger. That is cool. If I can do combos like that, that's cool though.
I'll take point. Recalibrating.
What was that? Oh, God! This game is not being any allegations.
Ether vision activate.
I'll switch after this. There you go.
Mind of mine, I'll pierce through. Now you pay. Right over.
The target's weary. My bullets are one with the wind.
Right on cue.
Supporting position. Fire support. Time to pin them down. Quick shot. Recalibrating.
Nice, good job with ultimate. There it is. Awesome.
I think it's about time.
We should take that lady out of the hollow. You guys go on.
Thank you.
She gave us the intel we needed, so this is the least we could do. I hope everything else goes well for you.
Are they leaving?
Master Proxy, is there
I will see
anything
him
you'd
again.
like to know?
Hopefully I have time to
You
play
can
their
just ask.
story. About the...
Can you tell me a little more about your visions of misfortune?
It's a really long story.
I always hate
These
characters like
premonitions
this,
I
man.
see are not within my control,
Not their
and they
fault.
always come to me in a flash, like a flood of images in my mind.
It's not your
Most
fault.
of the time, I see death,
This really ticked me off,
disease,
but I died.
accidents, and disasters. Of course, there are also some non-fatal mutilations. But every time, without exception, they end up happy.
I was like this with Bruno too, by the way.
And I can never prevent or change them. That's all I have to say about it. If that offends Master Proxy and you don't want to hang out with me anymore, then I can understand.
Hey, no. I want to hang out with you, man. I want to hang out with you. But yeah, dude, like, how are you gonna get mad at someone for telling the future and that future turns out to be bad? Like, they're just the messenger. Like, that was the first thing I asked myself when freaking Bruno from Encanto, like, dude, it wasn't his fault! He's just the messenger, goddammit! I don't mind. I don't mind, Vivian.
That's just who you are, Vivian. I'd like
Exactly.
to keep hanging out with you.
Exactly.
I've always considered this ability
You're not a bad person.
as a curse.
It's not a curse. I think it's a gift. Yeah, it's a gift.
It's not a curse. If anything, I think you've been given a gift.
Thank you. Really. Well, it's getting late. Bringer's belongings ought to be around here somewhere. Let's take a closer look.
So pointless, man. Give me that.
Looks like it isn't in here.
Ooh, loot. I love my loot. My loot. I see more loot. Grab it.
Strange. There's nothing in here.
Drop empty pool. Why would Bringer hide something in a vending machine anyways? Seems weird. Oh, hey! Hey, here you go. Ooh.
This is it. This notebook is what Bringer left behind. But I don't know what these markings on it mean.
Well, hello, Master Proxy. It's been a while. Oh, don't give me that scandalized look. I did just save your lives.
I would have protected the Proxy even if you hadn't appeared.
I'm sure of it, but I happen to be in the area. Worry not, dear companion. I have complete confidence in your strength.
Wait a minute. Companion?
Hang on, did you say companion? So you two know each other.
Apologies. I didn't have a chance to mention it.
I mean, I already knew you were a member of
I'm
Mockingbird.
actually part of the Phantom Thief Syndicate, Mockingbird.
That's right. I was only able to slip in
Lyco's
during the
gonna see
auction
me as
thanks
an
to some help
op if
from
I keep hanging
Vivian
out with these
backstage.
suckers, I swear.
So, the whole time, you were only bidding on the collection so you could get backstage and mess with things?
I warned you before. You can't rely on appearances.
Don't worry, Master Proxy. We don't have any ulterior motives here. As you've probably heard,
I'm glad y'all are cool with me.
Mockingbird is a renowned Phantom Thieves syndicate in New Eridu that, despite its longevity, has managed to maintain the secrecy of its members' identities to this day. So, disclosing our identities to you is essentially the highest sign of good faith that a Mockingbird Phantom Thief can show.
Cool! So you're not going to slit my throat. But Lycon said.
But Lycon said that you're very dangerous and we should be careful.
Then I imagine he's also told you about some of our past. And I'm sure you know that in a complex situation like ours, you shouldn't listen to either side over the other. Mockingbird's purpose is very simple, really. To form long-standing and cooperative relationships with outstanding proxies like yourself.
We need your abilities.
Before you make any decisions, please allow me to briefly explain the concept behind the Mockingbird Syndicate. We all know there isn't anything in this world that's fair. A prime example being the uneven distribution of wealth. People from tops splurge on luxurious collectibles, while the poor have to gamble with their own lives just to get by. Of course, besides wealth, there's also an unequal distribution in this world of happiness and suffering, hope and despair, love and hate. It's all just so unfair. Somebody has to do something to tilt the balance of the scales. And thus Mockingbird was born. We take from those who have far more than they deserve and give it to those who deserve to have more. If you ask me, that's enough to be considered a form of justice.
Sure, I guess. There's no middle ground? I mean, I would take the middle ground. Let's just say I agree, even though I'm kind of just like I guess they're right.
You do have a point. I can agree with that.
Thank you. I knew if anyone, you'd understand. However, aside from these philosophical considerations, we also have a crisis on our hands to deal with. As you know, the Exaltists are plotting to use the power of sacrifice to launch an attack on all of New Eridu. We can provide you with all the latest intel, just like that notebook you found. Something those pompous housekeepers would never be willing to do. And the most crucial part of this whole game, the sacrifice core, is currently in my possession. I think that makes this a highly competitive deal. We share the same goal for the moment, stopping the impending disaster from playing out.
Y'all still what you will tell, but
I need some time to think about it.
I'll probably roll.
How about this? If you still have misgivings about our upcoming cooperation, then why don't you bring Lycon along with you?
Oh,
He's
really?
got the support of the mayor's office behind him, and his presence alone is enough to keep me in check. That would put you more at ease, right? Of course, you're welcome to bring some other friends along, provided they aren't from public security or HSO.
Well, if those are the terms.
Well, if you're willing to let my friends come along, then you've got a deal.
Great. It's a deal. By the way, Proxy, this is for you.
Oh, what is it? I'll take it.
Consider it a souvenir commemorating our first time working together.
Good.
For now, we'll carefully look through the contents of that notebook. I'll contact you if anything comes up.
I would appreciate some money, but you know, cool. I should be able to sell that thing. Oh, I'm playing as Hugo? Oh, sweet. It's cool to play as characters that aren't even out yet. What the nut? What is this? What's with this filter? Oh, this is like Travis Scott's Apology video. Like, what's with the freaking filter? We don't need a filter. to talk to this young man. That was old. That was an old person. I could tell if it wasn't for this free filter. This sucker trying to pull an Onion Man look too. Like, dude. It ain't gonna happen, bro. It ain't gonna look like that. It's funny though, because I put Invincible in the title of the stream for absolutely no reason. Still peak fiction though. Especially that last episode. Ooh. Man, that was a good fight. That was a good free episode. None of these people could tell I'm the one who jacked the freaking...
Will you work with me?
Not bad. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice core that you're after. I am Mockingbird.
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally, I can just as easily slip away right now. I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation. I can give you that sacrifice core.
And what do you want in return?
Wealth, glory, power. The things everyone else in the world wants, I want them too. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, those are all things you can give me.
Then you've certainly come to the right place. My family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, Ravenlock's status in Tops will significantly improve. At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you're precluded from handling any of our core business. But profits from the scraps alone will be enough to set you up for life.
Yeah, no time.
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for itself. I was hoping you could recommend me for Tops.
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and...
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can afford to waste time.
I understand. Yes, you have my word. But in exchange, you'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe, a place nobody else but me knows. You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with Tops. I know that far too well.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity, shouldn't that be sufficient assurance? If I betray you, then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me from the face of this world.
You do make a valid point there. In that case, you have a deal.
I appreciate your trust.
Sucker named Hartman, bro.
Why don't we celebrate our new partnership with a toast?
Ew, you're so corny. Oh, that popping sound? I did not like that.
Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition. It's good luck.
As an outsider, it's a real honor.
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too.
Oh, damn.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes
You're
to get
talking about
things
Vivian,
done.
right?
Great things lie ahead for someone like you.
That's kind of scummy.
All right, let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact you about what to do next.
That's him! He's the one who killed Serena!
She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? That's how he repays her?
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel. Just look into his eyes.
Father! We have to punish him!
Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline. He should have been kicked out ages ago.
Hugo, did you do all this?
Yes, it was me. I killed her.
He admitted it! Father, he must be expelled!
He has no right to live under the same roof as us.
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever know.
Hugo, well done.
Whoa.
My children, how many times have I told you before? In this world, only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever make it to the top. Like Hugo here, who is willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought. Only someone with the means and the gumption to do that is qualified to be my heir.
What?
But I...
It's all over.
I thought they were about to jump
And the
him.
results are obvious. The winner of this month's
I
assessment
did not expect this.
is Hugo. As for the rest of you, go to the usual place for the punishment you deserve.
And they're getting fired? Wow.
For this, I was number one.
As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this family. You're still a loser, even if it's by the smallest margin. And there's no reason for a loser to exist. This is all for your own good. Do you understand? Go on now. Receive your punishment for the sake of the family.
They're about to get spanking.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
Something worse.
That really brought up some unpleasant memories. It won't be long. Soon, it'll all be over.
I do like these new characters. Mockingbird seems really cool. Especially Vivian. We like Vivian here. I'm still with Vivian. Cool!
Thank you for
Vivian.
escorting me here, Proxy.
Vivian. Yay!
Today was quite eventful. If I were... You're a child that only brings misfortune. People have been saying that about me for a long time.
Well, you're literally just like Bruno from Encanto.
I used to feel hurt and resentful. Why do I only predict suffering? If I could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more?
Nah, people still find a way to hate.
Maybe. Fate truly is set in stone. Often, I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates. a time, I even thought that I was successful.
By the
that
way,
I
I
could
am
change
not dooning.
people's
This is not
destiny.
dooning.
But it was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all.
It's not dooning to be around characters that you like.
So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift.
I think they are.
Thank you, Proxy.
The ability to tell the future is cool.
I'm so glad to have met you.
It's like, you can never lose a fight.
And you're also a fan of Lord Phaethon. It's like we were fated to meet.
You know, I am Phaethon, even though I didn't even know that.
I don't know why, but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side. I feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame.
Oh, hold up. Hey, this got a little bit too fast, Vivian. Chill it.
Like, I don't need to worry about anything, and can just be my own true self. Perhaps people really do possess an aura, and ours just so happen to be extremely compatible.
Oh, maybe because I'm freaking Phaethon.
By the way, you asked me before about Hugo. I don't really know much about him. He rarely ever talks about his past. But judging from his eye colors, you can guess he's probably the bastard son of a renowned family. I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point. But then his family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason. And just like that, he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a luxurious mansion. But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably because the family treats him terribly. I digress. He ran away and ended up meeting Lycon and his master. After that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness. Until Lycon's betrayal.
Or maybe Lycon just grew some sense. But
so, what's your take on Hugo?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is just like an older brother. I've always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. But that's a secret he's kept to himself. Something he'll never tell me. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something. Even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person. I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait. Wait and trust him.
Sure about that? I wouldn't trust him. Alright, Dr. Wise. Yeah, I've been hanging out with a bunch of night owls. Not my fault. Oh, okay, after this, I'm probably gonna have to end stream. This is a lot longer than I thought. I mean, crap, I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I mean, I can try. Go, move in.
It appears we're the first to arrive. I thought we were running late. This might sound weird, but it's nice to think about getting to work with you from now on. I don't really know why that makes me feel so happy. Oh!
She likes me.
It's because we're fellow fans! Anyone who likes Lord Phaethon can't be a bad guy.
You're right!
For sure. Of course, Lord Phaethon is the greatest there will ever be, but you're definitely the best proxy I've ever met in person. Hugo told me before that you're really skilled, and he said we'd get along great. I never expected he'd be so right. Oh, by the way, would you like to come by my place if you have time later? I have a huge collection of Lord Phaethon merch.
I would love to see that, actually.
Phaethon, Lord Phaethon doesn't have.
I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna make a gooning joke, but
I don't even know what he looks like for starters.
I really want to say that. I really want to see that.
It's all my own original merch, like screenshots of old internet comments. I print them out and turn them into postcards. Plus the avatars Lord Phaethon's used, the music playlists they recommend. I've organized it all. I'd love to show it all to you if we get the chance.
Yes, please do.
I'm super curious to see all that. Please be sure to show me sometime.
I would love to see that. Please tell me.
Let's book a time and you can come by my place and see all my Lord Phaethon merch.
Please tell me I get to see that.
Speaking of which, what's taking those two so long?
I would
Hugo
love
said
to
he
see
had
that.
some preparations to do before entering the Hollow.
I think that would be
I wonder
so
how
funny.
that's coming along.
Oh, this sucker's shopping for some chocolate? Oh. They just happened to bump into each other at the convenience store of all places. Huh. Well, hey, y'all wanna read that dialogue? Y'all can play the game for yourself. I'm too lazy to read. Why can't I? There you go.
This is getting to be more than just a coincidence, don't you think? Or perhaps you are actually stalking me.
If I was stalking you, you wouldn't ever know.
Overconfident as always. You haven't changed at all.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to combat.
Thanks for that little reminder. I almost forgot.
I didn't expect you to let me join.
What else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted on having you join us. I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant conversation like this. Without our weapons drawn, that is. It really has been too long. I still remember when we first established Mockingbird.
Indeed. That was a long time ago. Thankfully, Jack went in peace.
He must have known about his condition for some time. He even left us with instructions. Passing peacefully in your sleep is the most natural way to go. I'm happy for him. By the way, Lycon, have you given it any thought yet?
You mean about our guild for Phantom Thieves?
Yeah. It's time for us to build an organization of our own. Jack always supported the idea, didn't he?
I don't have any objections. But what should we call it then?
How about mockingbird. It's a bird known for mimicking the calls of others to blend in. The same way we don high society roles for ourselves when we're out on a mission.
I guess that makes sense. No.
Oops.
I wouldn't call it
I
mockingbird.
nearly forgot. You're a terrible actor, and you're always flubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name, then.
No, call it Mockingbird. We're always just putting on an act, aren't we? I won't slip up on our next mission. Besides, we still ran missions together even when we didn't have a name. Having one now won't really make a difference.
No. It does make a difference, Lycon. And I don't just want a name. I want Mockingbird to become a symbol, like the sword of Damocles hanging over everyone's heads, striking fear into the hearts of the rich and cruel whenever they hear the name.
So you all like Phantom Thieves
Just
from
like
Persona
Jack
5 then,
used
huh?
to say, this world isn't fair. So that's why we have to influence it however we can, and change things in our own way.
Yo, I gotta talk
But
to you
on the basis of not causing harm to other
There
people's
is no
lives.
way that was just a coincidence.
also
Like
what
they
Jack
call
used to
themselves Phantom Thieves.
You
They
remember,
steal from the
don't
rich. Come on!
Of course I remember. All right, I promise.
This is obviously Persona
That
5.
sounded
Look, come
pretty
on.
forced. Don't forget, things don't end
I
well
am
for
not
people
crazy.
who break their oaths.
I'm good for my word. You must trust your fellow companions. That's also something Jack would say. Well then, today's the day that Mockingbird will officially start flying.
I got her arms out like that.
Our first order of business, deciding on our symbol.
About the time y'all came here.
Looks like we're all here. Hugo, you're late again.
And Ambi. Hey, Ambi. I'll play your story soon. Just probably on my next stream. Because I'm getting tired. And I kind of want to play with my homies, so.
I didn't expect the coordinates in Bringer's notes to lead here.
Oh, are you familiar with this place?
More familiar than you, it seems.
Proxy, if they're being too noisy, can I take action?
I was just saying, Vivian, if I was playing as you, that's what you would have been doing there.
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path. Can we not bust the door open?
The generator room should be nearby. Over here.
Wow, you really know this place like the back of your paw.
Y'all
Master
are just
Proxy,
hating
I
on
hate
each
to be
other.
the bearer of bad news, but there's something wrong with the circuit. It seems to be blocked.
Don't tell me. Victoria Housekeeping's high and mighty attendants can't even fix a simple circuit.
Yo, y'all are just...
I can fix it,
I like this
but I'll need a
bickering,
circuit
to be
diagram
honest.
before I can do anything. I've seen diagrams for this type of circuit before. It's a pity that we're unable to connect to the outside world from inside the hollow.
Leave that problem to me.
Just leave that problem to me.
Belle, I just sent an image of a circuit diagram to your phone. Check if you received it.
Thank you very much, Master Proxy. Now then, let's start repairing this circuit.
Oh, what are these? I'm good at these. Alright, now we can turn. Go up. That makes me look bad. Too easy.
The circuit is fixed. We should now be able to open that door.
Wait up. Wait a second. Something just doesn't add up. It's all coming together now. Communicating with the outside world from within a hollow. And getting that circuit diagram. In theory, there's only one person who could ever do that. Could it be your Lord Phaethon? Impossible.
I'm trying to tell you.
There's no way. But then again, only Phaethon could have done that. I mean, you're an incredible proxy, sure. And you're a good person. But could you really be Lord Phaethon?
Yep.
That's me. I'm Phaethon. Sorry, I just never had the chance to tell you.
I told her!
Unbelievable. Lord Phaethon! I've been your biggest fan for years now!
Oh
Goodness me! Lord Phaethon was right in front of me all along! And I had no idea! This is like a dream. Could you... I mean, if you're willing, could you please give me an autograph? And a group photo? And...
Sure, no problem.
Anything you want. We just gotta get out of the hollow first.
Oh! Okay, sorry. Guess I got a little too excited.
I like her. I like her so much.
Anyone would be enraptured meeting someone they admire that much.
Yeah, if I ever met my favorite movie director, I'd be the same.
We should keep moving.
Really?
This isn't the best place for idle chit-chat.
I can't imagine.
The door's finally open.
I just can't see it. She's way too emotionless.
The proxy.
Oh, hello, buddy.
Phaethon is the proxy. If this is a dream, I never want to wake up.
The fissure over there should lead to our destination.
Alright, do that.
Lycon, your fighting style wasn't so reserved in the past.
I've matured.
You call this mature? You're just being pretentious.
Job.
A difficult foe, that one. Let us leave this place at once. Ensuring Master Proxy's safety is our highest priority.
I won't let anything happen to you, Lord Phaethon.
What we deserve.
Lord Phaethon, how are you feeling?
Oh, my game just glitched there.
Are you tired? Do you need a break? Some food? Water?
Oh, she's fangirling so hard.
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine.
I'll just go for some water. That was cool. Okay, now I have to unlock the character at all costs. Like, Vivian, I have to unlock her. No matter what. You're blocked off. Wait, what? Why?
Master, a complex mechanism has been detected ahead. To pass through, you need to activate all 3 smaller mechanisms. Suggestion: split up and handle them simultaneously to save time.
Sure.
So, we have to head to 3 different places to crack this thing.
Huh? We're splitting into 3 groups? In that case, I'll protect you, Master Proxy.
I swear to God, if someone tries to split me up from her, I'm stabbing someone.
I can take care of one myself.
That leaves the last one to me, then.
You should go with Hugo.
What's that supposed to mean? We get along just fine, don't we, Miss Cunninghair?
I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering the whole time. It's annoying. This is a good chance for you guys to build some rapport.
Anby's got a point. Hugo, just go with Lycon.
You just want to be alone with your Lord Faithin, don't you, Vivian?
Yes, he does.
Huh? That's not it!
Okay, it's all decided then. Yep.
All right. Sounds like a plan. It's all decided then.
If Master
Yeah, like Hugo
Proxy
and
says
Lycon
so,
bicker all they
then
want. I find it funny.
Sure. But, Lycon, you better not slow me down.
I really want to recommend you two some movies for a crash course on teamwork.
I love Andy. I love all these characters. That's the reason why I keep playing this game. These characters are just so good. I love being around them. Yo, Vivian!
Lord Faithin, there are too many ethereals here.
I forgot what this game is. But I think I got it. Alright. Let's go. That was cool. I'm so unlocking this character.
Lord Faithin, seems like we both need to press down on these mechanisms at the same time.
Alright.
Sure enough, Lord Faithin and I share a deeper connection. Sorry. I hope I'm not being too forward. Goodness me. Somehow I'm fighting alongside Lord Faithin. It's like all my dreams are coming true. I'm going to wake up.
I already like this character, and now you're gonna make her fangirl over me.
No, this isn't a dream. I'm real, see? You can even hold my hand.
Not only is Lord Faithin incredible, but super kind. That's it. I pledge to be a die-hard Lord Faithin fan until my very last breath.
Like, I already really like this character, and now you want to make me like her even more. I'm happy to hear that.
I'm happy to hear that, don't get me wrong. But why do you like Faithin so much, Vivian?
Lord Faithin is my light. The one who saved me in my darkest, most desperate times. Like a deity who rescued me. You probably don't remember, but you really did save me that day. Wow, it's so embarrassing to say all this in front of you.
Can you refresh my memory?
I hope I'm not bothering you too much.
Hell, I had to remember that I was even Faithin. Like I said, I call myself Proxy. I don't really... thank you for your support.
Of course not. Thank you for your loyal support.
I should be the one thanking you. Just being able to see Lord Faithin makes me the luckiest person in the whole world. Sorry to keep babbling like this. I wonder how the others are doing. I'm sure Anby will be able to manage. She's great at this kind of stuff. But as for Hugo and Lycon... Let's just hope they don't get into a fight.
Imagine Leon meet up with them and they're fighting again. That'll be funny.
There are too many ethereals here.
Yo, Abby!
It's not a huge problem.
Right over there. Now you pay.
Amy is still pretty fun. She's even more fun when you have a stunner with her. Oh boy. Oh, we gotta fight.
So, we have to cooperate to solve this problem.
God.
That's a real shame.
I have no intention of arguing with you right now. Master Proxy and Miss Vivian are elsewhere, and we must rendezvous with them post-haste.
What a coincidence. That's exactly what I was thinking. Just this once, we should trust each other. For the Proxy.
I have no objections.
Amber,
Very well.
I'll be in your team
Then
in a
you
second.
better keep your word. I know you've never fully trusted me, Lycon, even before it all fell apart.
Backstory time.
You wanted to speak to me alone?
I know you and Hugo are as thick as thieves and don't hide anything from one another. But you can't tell him what I'm about to tell you.
Did something happen with him?
Hugo is an intelligent and gifted child. He learns everything I teach with ease. In time, he'll grow beyond me. Reach a place where people will marvel and look up to him as a beacon.
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, he always picks things up just a teeny bit quicker than me. But none of that matters, because I can overpower him easy.
I don't think being gifted is a good thing for him.
What do you mean?
He bears a dark and painful past. What he was taught, the hatred he was faced with, everything he picked up. It's all become an integral, inseparable part of him. I believe that beautiful flowers can blossom even in the darkest abyss. But the roots of that flower would draw from evil instead of good. Hatred instead of love. It's a curse that flows through his lineage. A curse that fate branded him with. I've seen far too many people like that throughout this long life of mine. They struggle with this curse their whole lives. But they all end up failing in the end. The path of light is narrow and fleeting. And the darkness is filled with such temptation that dropping your guard for even just a moment can send you spiraling straight into the abyss.
Do you mean Hugo's going to be a bad guy?
I don't know. I hope he'll always stay true to his heart. That he won't give in to hatred and ambition. That he won't become the dragon that must be slain. But he has inherited the seed of evil. You cannot let it take root. I'm afraid I won't be there to help you. There's not much life left in this old body of mine. So then, Lycon, promise me now. You must hold his chain tight. To restrain him. To stop him. And when necessary, to choke him.
You've become slow. Or maybe you've been on guard against me this whole time, and that's what's slowing you down. Looks like I was right. Lycon, I hope you're aware that the one who betrayed Mockingbird and went to work for the Mayflowers was you. Not me. I would never betray my companion.
I don't wish to repeat myself, but you should not break our oath.
That's the path I've chosen, and I'm going to stick to it.
But you know that path will lead you the wrong way.
Who are you to lecture me about right and wrong?
I believe any path that makes you feel pain must be the wrong one.
Your disgusting sympathies make me sick, Lycon. There's only ever been one person who can kill me or save me, and that is me.
Great, it worked.
Yo, why were you messing with me like that? I thought I was playing a video game for a second. I got excited. Hey, folks. There's no going red?
That was loud. What's happening up ahead?
Hold on, everyone. I'll go check it out.
It's probably multiple ethereals attacking. Just in case, I'll go with you.
Vivian, you should go with them too. Keep an eye on Lycon, will you? I'm worried he might sell us out to the mayor when he gets the chance.
I'd never do that. But if Miss Vivian wishes to join us, she's more than welcome.
Okay. Then I'll go with you.
Why you look so nervous?
Why do you look so nervous?
I've spent so much time by your side already. I need to get away from Lord Phaethon for a little bit, or I might die from this overwhelming happiness.
If that's the case, Miss Vivian, feel free to come along with me.
Okay. All right.
I miss Eos.
So, how does it feel to be worshipped, Lord Phaethon?
I love it!
You had that figured out a while ago, didn't you?
Sharp as always. But of course, I couldn't spoil it
I love
for
the
her.
wailing.
She has to figure it out on her own. That's what makes it special.
Not only that, you asked Lycon and Vivian to leave for a reason. Is there something you'd like to say to me?
I can't keep anything from you, can I? I've always treated Vivian like my own little sister. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but she looks a lot like Serena. I think I mentioned it before. Serena was my half-sister. She passed away a long time ago.
Oh yeah, you killed her. I
Vivian
remember
adores
that.
you. Whether you're Phaethon or just Belle. Of course, I also have a lot of respect for someone like you. Strong, fair, and genuinely kind. So I hope... I beg you, please keep her safe.
Hang on. What's that supposed to mean?
Think of it as the last bit of conscience I have left. A kid as pure as her. She should stay alongside someone who walks in the light. Like you. Not even Vivian can agree with all my beliefs. One day we'll go our separate ways.
Your beliefs? What do you mean exactly?
Your beliefs? What do you mean exactly?
You probably heard from Lycon. We swore an oath when we started Mockingbird. We swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in this world. But never, under any circumstances, would we take another human life. I stayed true to my words. Until my father, man I hated, stood right before me. I could have ended his life easily, but I hesitated. I remembered that damned oath and their repeated attempts to convince me. I didn't do it. Because of that, innocent people died. All because of him. If I'd killed him first, then none of those tragedies would have happened. People like him don't deserve to live. After that, I realized sometimes taking one life really can save countless others.
I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, I think at that point we gotta like. I mean, I watched Invincible, and like I feel like we're kind of at a point where like some suckers they just need to die, and like.
I understand where you're coming from.
I knew you'd understand. Vivian has a good heart. I don't want her to get her hands dirty. But you know how it is.
Hey, no one tracks on Batman though. We like Batman.
Has to be the bad guy. So, I want to apologize to you.
I apologize, son.
Why apologize all of a sudden?
You're incredibly strong, kind, capable, and really, really lucky. The world needs more people like you. Remember that revenge movie I told you about? Children of Devils. I still haven't found it, but I came across another videotape with the same name. Turns out, in that story, the Children of Devils are actually the children of gods. Sorry for rambling. Hope you don't mind. They should be back soon. Please, look after Vivian for me.
Roger.
Oh, sweet. Go. Let's just get some noise. And we got a picture. That's concerning.
What is this? It looks like a cocoon.
Careful, everyone. If I'm not mistaken, that's a sacrifice in there.
It appears to be in hibernation. We don't know when it'll wake up.
If it does wake up, we'll be in serious trouble.
Wait. Those spots Bringer marked in his notebook. Are you saying each one might have a sacrifice like this? That means there must be at least a dozen of them. And that's only counting the ones we know so far. These sacrifices may still be hibernating, but the fact that there are so many of them out there is terrifying. The Exaltists must have a way to revive them. And that's not all. These sacrifices can exist outside the Hollows. If they make their way into populated areas...
I'm afraid it will lead to a catastrophic disaster likened to the fall of the old capital. That's almost certainly what they meant by vengeance against all New Eridu.
We need to get rid of these sacrifices then.
Let's find a way to get rid of these sacrifices. We can't let the Exaltists have them.
Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice. But sorry, kids.
What the?
You won't be the ones to keep it.
How?
That annoying old man. Why is he here?
This prick.
I'd advise you to choose your words wisely, young lady.
Hey, don't be calling her.
You were from the Ravenlock family.
I'll slap you.
So it was you.
That face. Oh, I know you.
I
heard about what
know
happened to your friend. Truly unfortunate. If only she'd been smarter.
It seems your goal was this sacrifice all along.
Yo, why are you talking crap to Annie?
You've been tailing us, haven't you? Keeping your distance so that I
Please tell
wouldn't
me you
notice.
fight this guy. I would love to fight this guy.
As expected of a Wolf Thyran, you are very perceptive. That's right. All thanks to your ex-partner, we were able to carry out our plan smoothly.
My ex-partner?
I'm not exactly happy being called that, but what he said is true.
Wait, Hugo, what do you mean?
I made a deal with Mr. Hartman in advance. So, would you kindly step aside and let us have this sacrifice? Of course, you can choose to refuse, but if you do, then I'll have to take coercive measures.
Oh, you're a scum!
What did you offer him?
Everything we know about the sacrifices plus the core itself.
But...
Yo, bro, you take a hell of a time to text me.
Simple. I want to climb higher. Mr. Hartman offered me a chance to join Tops. Who could say no to that?
No. Impossible. You promised to help me investigate the Exaltists. You told me the whole point of Mockingbird was to do anything it takes to bring a little justice to this world.
Oh, you scum!
Just a lie?
You're a scum!
You're just too gullible, Vivian. I also told you, everybody lies. To hide their true intentions, people lie so smoothly, they don't even bat an eye.
You...
Jack all up.
What a wonderful show of betrayal and backstabbing! Bravo! I've got no interest in your little feud. But would you all be so kind as to step aside? My men still have some delicate handiwork to do. To extract that sacrifice behind you.
Over my dead body.
Oh, come on!
Hugo.
Oh,
Why in the world would you do that?
Stay calm. Instead of wasting your time on idle chatter, why not focus your energy on the battle ahead?
Your plans will never succeed.
It's useless. Don't you get it? You're not just going against the people in front of you. You're not going against me. Rather, the entire Ravenlock family, even the whole of Tops.
Stand still.
There's no chance of victory for you.
Shut up! Alright, go after them. I like that there's any loot. You know what, that's okay. Actually, no, that's not okay. Screw you guys.
You guys are such a pain. Hugo, stop standing around. Time for you to act. We had a deal. Give me the sacrifice core now.
Did we? I don't remember.
Ah, now you're bringing it in. Cool.
I imagine this is your favorite kind of entertainment. Watching allies betray each other, suspicion festering until it all turns to bitter hatred. Seeing people tear each other apart like wild beasts, just like your decaying family. Does it comfort that dead conscience of yours?
You. What's that supposed to mean?
I am loving the look on your face right now. Right when you think you've succeeded, I'm here to tell you it was all fake. None of it was real. Let this pain sink in. It's karma for what you did to me back then.
You're insane. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You still don't recognize me, do you? Let me give you a little hint. My full name is Hugo Vlad Ravenlock.
That's impossible. You're part of our family?
I may be an illegitimate child, but I have the same blood flowing in my veins as you.
I know you. You're that bastard of his. Damn it. I could have sworn you were already.
My dear uncle, you were never worthy of your position. You have no claim to the Ravenlock lineage. You may have killed all of my father's other children, but sorry to disappoint. I'm still alive. I am the true heir to the Ravenlock family.
I really hope you don't get replaced, man.
You're a bastard. You have no right to inherit the family.
You voiced this character very well.
It's not for you to decide. Master Edmund is very supportive of my claim.
Edmund? That's impossible. You weaseled your way into Top's inner circle?
Master Edmund doesn't care who achieves his goal. In other words, he'd happily let me take over the Ravenlock family, as long as I'm more competent than you.
This can't be! You don't know the family's real secret!
I know a lot more than you think, including everything that you've done. Just give up. You never even stood a chance.
Damn it.
This was all fake, right? You were just putting on an act to fool this old man, right? I actually fell for it. Don't do that again. At least give us a heads up next time.
Vivian, everything I did was to rightfully inherit the Ravenlock family. That part is true. Now, I'm going to kill this man who stole what was never his. I'll make sure he can never be a threat again.
You can't kill him. We still need information from him on the sacrifices and the Exaltists.
You must be misunderstanding something, Lycon. Just like you chose the mayor, I chose Tops. At least for now, Tops has the same interests as me. I'm not going to harm my own self-interests. Be it intel on the sacrifices or the core itself. I'm handing everything over to Master Edmund.
Why?
I just want to take back what's mine. If fate is not willing to give me justice, then I'll just have to seize it with my own hands. Stealing, robbing, lying, or betraying.
Was Chapter 5
I'll
this
do
long?
whatever it takes.
Even if it means selling your soul to the devil? You know about the power struggle between Tops and City Hall. Those elites at Tops would be only too happy to see the Exaltists plotting a grand attack on New Eridu using sacrifices.
That would severely harm the Mayflower's reputation and approval rating in New Eridu. And that's exactly what Tops wants to see.
If that happens, countless people will die.
I'm sorry it has to be this way, but I have to do this.
Very nice.
I'm going to get everything Master Edmund wants. Inherit the Ravenlock name, climb to the top. And then I'll be able to change everything for good. For a permanent and absolute victory. We must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh. And persevere through the darkest hour before dawn. Someone has to do it.
Hugo, it's not too late for you to stop. You can still walk away from this.
This is the path I've chosen. Without power, resources, or strength, we can't do anything. Mockingbird is the perfect example. All the talk about using our power to tip the scales of justice and hover over them like the sword of Damocles. It's just a delusion. In their eyes, we're nothing but annoying gnats. Mockingbird has never really changed anything. or saved anyone. Never in the past, not now, and never will in the future. None of it matters.
Don't be kind of dumb. Become the kind of person you hate. Probably sound kind of reasonable.
I understand your anger and resentment, but you can't let those feelings consume you.
Sorry, Proxy. I know what you're trying to say. But this isn't some children's story of a dragon slayer becoming an evil dragon. Sometimes, to slay the dragon, you must first become one. With sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything. So I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the abyss.
Alright, fight time? Alright.
Is that all? It's about time you kneel.
What? That's crazy.
Everything you just said. Is that what you truly believe?
Of course. Are you surprised?
I have never once thought that Mockingbird was a failure.
Wait.
Our actions, no matter how childish.
I don't want it to end like this. There must be another way.
Truth be told, Proxy, I envy you. The world needs people like you.
Prepare the conduit.
There we go. Sit down.
All right, you got me. But too bad. I have my own methods.
What the?
What are you doing?
Well then.
Oh wow, he is gonna slit my throat. I was joking about
the
that.
Sacrifice core, or your precious faith in? I know you took it. Don't forget, I'm the one who taught you that.
Okay, the core is yours. Just leave Lord Phaethon alone.
What a shame. Did you really think I'd keep my promise? That's right. This is the real me.
Oh wow, he is gonna
What's
put
the
my
matter?
throat off.
Thinking of killing me? Didn't you say all life is precious? Drop your foolish facade.
I knew it. You...
He has inherited the seed of evil. Do not let it take root. When the time comes, you must be the one.
Go on, kill me.
What the heck?
If you've got the guts, do it.
What happened if I had Eos? Oh shoot! He actually did it! What the hell? Oh god! He actually... What? He actually killed him!
Master Proxy, are you okay? Are you hurt?
Yo, this game just got... Whoa! This game just got 100 times better. What? Yo, I didn't think he actually killed him.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I just never thought things would turn out like this.
Yo!
Lord Ethan, I'm sorry.
Like that Hartman bastard's gonna have that core.
I had no idea Hugo would do that to you. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, it's not your fault. Something is right.
Judging from how we've interacted before, Hugo didn't seem like the reckless type. I feel like there's more to this than meets the eye.
Hugo, he...
That's a hollow down there. If you need, I can arrange for someone to go in and search for his body.
That isn't necessary.
To be frank, I thought you'd hate him for his betrayal, Miss Vivian.
I do hate that he's keeping things from me, but all these years, Hugo's been like family to me.
Yo,
I believe he's still with us.
I don't think we have right.
He was hurt so badly.
I mean, he's probably still alive, though.
I'm afraid, even before he fell into that hollow, he might have already...
I'm terribly sorry, but I must tell you, it is impossible for Hugo to be alive. My hand went through his heart.
Sorry to interrupt everyone, but just so you know, Hartman's gone. Probably slipped away during all the chaos.
I'm sorry, I was so focused on Master Proxy's safety, I wasn't paying attention to him.
Same, but it doesn't matter. We all know what he did, and he will pay for what he did today.
Yes. I'll be reporting all of this to the mayor. He's not getting away with this. Well then, now that it's all over, let's head back.
Meanwhile, not always. Who the hell are you?
Another obstacle out of the way. She's going to be pleased about this. May the Creator guide us.
Yo, can y'all shut about the Creator?
Fear, suffering, despair, and destruction. That's the future I see. Lord Vathan.
Is that me? Why do I have wings? That don't make any sense. Well, I just got a bad omen. This sucks. Also very expected. Man, this story just got... Yo, this story just got freaking lit. Yo, like... The fact that Lakon killed a sucker is crazy. Yo, the fact that anyone killed a sucker is crazy. That was so cool. I did not expect that at all. I got... Ah, Trigger. She's not even out yet, so why would I... Oh yeah! Soldier 11. I'm probably get a full freaking story now. Wait a minute now. Oh, him? I know he's new. He's gotta have a double ganger. Yeah. Weaknesses, fire and physical. Alright, that makes sense. What's new? I don't understand. Jane Doe looking caked up, like Jesus Christ. I don't understand what's new here. Those things are something new. I don't see anything new. I mean, these dudes are not anything. Alright, yeah, I don't know. It went away anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Okay. And that was only part 1. Yeah, let me see. Faith story. I don't know, I feel mad at myself. I'm faithing. I'm freaking faithing. What's this? Oh yeah, there's a bunch of like events and junk. Alright, well, I'm gonna do that off camera. I'm gonna end the stream here. Next stream, I'll stream this. Cause, wait, what? Yeah, I want to stream this. Yeah, this. Yeah, I'll stream this. Because we like Ambi here. If you guys enjoyed the stream, please like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. I told you that sucker was gonna slit my throat, and what he was about to do, he was gonna slit my freaking throat. I was joking about that earlier. That was crazy. Okay, bye.